you brought up a topic, making sure you have the right documents in place, but it's one thing to talk about them, and it's another to, to actually do something about it. And I know that what makes the documents official, because I know people come in and they're like, well, if I go see an attorney, it's going to come with a big bill. Now, my answer to that is get the right documents in place, pay for it, and sleep well at night.
Yeah.
And forget about, just go forward, do what you're supposed to and need to do, and make sure it's official. So somebody said, well, I can pull this up online and I can do my own. But to me, that scares me. And,
right.
and what does it take? Yeah, they could probably go through doing it online, I guess. I haven't never walked through it. But what does it take to make those documents, whatever document is, official?
Well, let me say this, and I'll answer the official part, and then I'll speak to the online part. So official, and it varies state to state. Each state will have their different qualifications for what's official. But for a will in North Carolina, you got to have 2 witnesses, disinterested witnesses. They can't benefit from your demise and be a witness. You've got to have a notary that can't also be a witness to that will. You want to have them self-proving, preferably, because it makes probate easier, which that just means that you are of sound mind, under no constraint or undue influence, along with the witnesses. For the power of attorney, you want it to have it notarized. For the health care power of attorney, it's basically the same thing for a will. You've got to have 2 witnesses, and you've got to have it notarized. And they also cannot be healthcare professionals who witness it. But I will say, from a going online kind of standpoint, there are forms online that can actually be very good. And that surprises some people when I say that, but they can be. I'm not going to knock some of the forms, but here's my caveat to that. I don't think I'm ever going to lose a job because of some of these online legal forums or legal websites that sell these things. In fact, if anything, I think they probably boost my clientele.
Right.
And let me explain why. Because a form is a very, very, very small part of estate planning. Okay. And that's the piece that people mess up. You can have a beautifully drawn trust. You can have a beautifully drawn will. And if you don't understand that how the different assets flow into your estate, if you don't fund your trust correctly, if you don't have beneficiary designations in a certain manner that they would flow into a trust that's in a will, or if you don't have you don't understand that if you have a deed that all of a sudden is a joint thrive survivorship, that would pass outside of your estate. If you don't understand all of those things, right. I don't care what your will says. I don't care what your trust says. You didn't do anything. So, estate planning is far more than just a document.
Right. I know that we've been in a couple conversations or a couple meetings together where someone's come to us, and then we're not experts by any means on the legal side of it, but they've in essence bought a notebook by a traveling salesman that's told them that their estate plan is taken care of, but they literally have nothing done.
Right.
They have had nothing, and they say they have it done, but all they have is a nice looking notebook.
That's it.
And I think that's unfortunately how some people are surprised by that and have spent a lot of money for that. Probably more money than if they would have just come in to see someone like yourself.
Right, and that's where I tell clients, if they have their financial planner, their CPA, and their attorney all on the same page, you're doing great.
Yes.
Because if those people all, are clicking and understand what your intent is and are working together, you're going to be good.
Well, that's why we, partner with individuals like yourself, Susannah, and I mean, you do a great job for our clients that we've sent. They've sent nothing but praise, and we've been able to help some of your clients as well.
Absolutely.
And we're thankful for that as well.